We're going to be looking at multiplying a binomial by a trinomial. In algebra, we often have to multiply polynomials by each other. The steps include multiplying every term in the binomial by every term in the trinomial. Secondly, simplifying the result and combining like terms if it is applicable. So let's follow these steps with an example. Our example that we're going to use is x plus 3 2x squared minus 5x plus 8. Okay, so the first thing is to multiply every term in the binomial by every term in the trinomial. Okay, so I normally would like to write it this way. X, this is this x, multiply by everything in the trinomial. Three multiply by everything in the trinomial. So here we're going to have x multiplied by 2x squared. Whenever we multiply numbers that have exponents, we just add the exponents together. So here we would have 2. This is to the power of 1. This is to the power of 2. If we add those together, we get 3. Same here. That's 1, that is 1, that will give us x to the power of 2, and then the variable will just multiply with the constant to give us 8 times x. Here we have the 3 is going to multiply with the coefficients of our term and the constant in this case. So we would have a 2 multiplied by 3 to give us 6x squared. We would have a 3 multiplied by negative 5 to give us minus 15. X, and we are going to have a 3 multiplied by an 8 to give us 24. Then we're going to go ahead and look for like terms. Now, the x cubed doesn't have a like term. So for something to have a like term, to be considered like term, it must be the same variable, and it must also have the same power, or in this case, exponent. So because, yes, we do have x all over, but we do not have x to the power of 3, therefore that remains by itself. Now we do have x to the power of 2 and x to the power of 2 here. Those are like terms. They have the same variable to the same power, and we're going to add the coefficients. So we have a negative 5 plus a positive 6 giving us 1. Right? You can choose to write the 1 like so, or you can choose not to write the 1 and just have it as x squared. The 8, there is a like term, so we're going to add the coefficient. 8 minus 15 would give us negative 7x, and we only have one constant. And that is how we multiply a binomial by a trinomial.